Markets are sending mixed signals today as investors weigh competing narratives. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your complete global indices roundup for July 11th. The market is lacking a clear catalyst today, leading to choppy, two-way price action. Let us go region by region across the major global indices. Starting with the Americas session. S&P 500 is trading higher by plus 0.42%, at $7,575.39. Investor sentiment is being shaped by after the latest RE stock rally, investors face a reality check, Morningstar. NASDAQ 100 ticked up plus 0.33% to $29,825. Investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500, NASDAQ closed sharply higher as chip stocks rally, Honolulu Star Advertiser. Dow Jones ticked up plus 0.29% to $52,637. Equity markets are responding to reports that Wall Street ends higher as investors turn to earnings season. Starting with the Europe session. DAX edged higher plus 0.68% to $25,067. This comes as oil prices opened lower as OPEC boosted production and traffic through the Strait of Hormuz resumed. Moo, adding pressure to energy markets. FTSE 100 ticked up plus 0.24% to $10,497. Investor sentiment is being shaped by oil prices rise as conflict in Middle East resumes. Trade on markets for WTI oil price today, Federal News Network. Starting with the Asia session. Nikkei 225 edged higher plus 1.38% to $67,744. The move in the dollar reflects reports that RE and monetary policy European Central Bank. Hang Seng is broadly flat at $24,175, awaiting a fresh catalyst. Traders are reacting to news that BHP shares in 2026. Should you buy, sell, or hold? Discovery alert. Kospi is trading higher by plus 0.62%, at $7,291.91. Investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500, NASDAQ closed sharply higher as chip stocks rally, Honolulu Star Advertiser. Nifty 50 is trading higher by plus 0.34%, at $23,963. Investor sentiment is being shaped by after the latest RE stock rally, investors face a reality check, Morningstar. Sensex is trading higher by plus 0.31%, at $76,742. Investor sentiment is being shaped by after the latest RE stock rally, investors face a reality check, Morningstar. ASX 200 is trading higher by plus 0.24%, at $8,806. Traders are reacting to news that BHP shares in 2026. Should you buy, sell, or hold? Discovery alert. Now, a look at some of India's most active stocks in the news today. HDFC Bank is up plus 1.81%, trading at 824.95 Indian rupees. Investor sentiment is being shaped by HDFC Bank, NYSE, HDB, sets earnings call for quarterly results, stock titan. Credit growth moderation is deliberate, management is prioritizing the credit-to-deposit ratio improvement over top-line growth. This is the right call for long-term quality, but near-term earnings growth will be below historical norms. Watch for any signal that the CD ratio has normalized, as that unlocks reacceleration. TCS is trading higher by plus 0.56%, at 2,069 Indian rupees. Investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500, NASDAQ closed sharply higher as chip stocks rally, Honolulu Star Advertiser. Large deal wins, measured by total contract value, are the most important signal for TCS revenue trajectory over the next 12 months. BFSI and retail verticals in North America are the key spending sectors to watch. Any IT budget revision by U.S. banks would move TCS estimates meaningfully. Now let us look at what is driving these moves at the macro level. On the geopolitical front, this comes as oil prices opened lower as OPEC boosted production and traffic through the Strait of Hormuz resumed. Moo, adding pressure to energy markets. This is adding a risk premium across energy markets and supporting safe haven demand. Central bank policy is at the forefront of investor minds. Investor sentiment is being shaped by oil prices rise as conflict in Middle East resumes. Trade on markets for WTI oil price today, Federal News Network. Equity markets are responding to reports that Wall Street ends higher as investors turn to earnings season. And looking at how some of the biggest global names are trading today. Meta surged plus 5.97% to $669.21 in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that Zuckerberg's insane AI spending could become a windfall if Meta copies SpaceX's playbook, 24/7 Wall St. The advertising engine continues to outpace expectations. AI-driven targeting improvements are delivering direct revenue per user gains each quarter. The key variable to watch is engagement per user as Reels, Stories, and Threads compete for time. Reality Labs' losses are the one overhang, but core momentum is exceptional. Nvidia made a dramatic move today, surged plus 4.03% to $210.96. Equity markets are responding to reports that Nvidia, NVDA, stock forecast, DeepSeek building its own chip, is $197 the bottom. Trading key. Blackwell GPU allocation to hyperscalers is tighter than supply, which is a near-term revenue flaw. The risk that most investors underestimate is valuation compression. The stock trades at a significant premium to the S&P 500. A miss on data center guidance would be punished severely. Near-term, watch for any whisper on Blackwell yield rates. Samsung climbed plus 2.52% to $285,000. Equity markets are responding to reports that Samsung prepares to unveil chip earnings insights as AI demand drives record semiconductor profits. Crypto briefing. HBM3 yield rates for AI training chips are the most critical near-term metric. Any positive update would drive a meaningful earnings upgrade cycle. The memory upcycle is intact, but Samsung's foundry losses are a drag. A recovery in smartphone DRAM pricing would add a second earnings lever. Let us give you our near-term view on the Nikkei 225. The near-term technical picture for Nikkei 225 looks constructive. Watch the $70,454 level as the first meaningful resistance zone. A close above there on decent volume would be an encouraging sign for bulls. As always, this is analytical commentary, not financial advice. To summarize, 12 indices in the green, 1 in the red today. Risk-on conditions dominate the global equity landscape. Let us close with the key events and catalysts on our radar. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. We cover every major global market, every single day. If this kind of daily, actionable analysis is useful to you, please support us with a like and subscribe. It takes 2 seconds and it means a great deal to this channel. Share this with anyone who invests or trades, they will thank you for it. That is all from MTRS_Market Pulse for today. All analysis is for informational and educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor. Trade safe and we will see you in the next one. That is your Global Indices Roundup from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily updates across every major market.